In this video, I will show you how to use the Python library xlwings to add a hyperlink in a cell that will lead you to a separate Excel workbook. I have two testing workbooks here, one called Origin and one called Destination. I will produce a cell that brings us from the Origin to the Destination workbook. Right now, my Origin workbook is blank because I'm going to be writing both the text to display and the anchor tag at the same time, so I don't need anything on it yet. My Destination workbook has some text in cell C4 that I will be pointing to from my Origin workbook. Let me close out of my Destination workbook now and leave open my Origin one because it is the only one that I need to affect. Over here on the left, I am manipulating this workbook with the book function from xlwings, and I'm selecting the sheet as WS. I will start off by selecting the cell I want to put this hyperlink in. I do that by using the worksheet's range function and passing it cell A6. I assign that cell the cell variable. Next, I use this bit of code to actually add it to the workbook. Each worksheet object has an API attribute, and on that one is a hyperlinks attribute. This hyperlinks attribute has an add function that allows you to input a hyperlink in a cell. The following four arguments will bring you to a separate workbook on your computer. The first is the anchor argument, and to this I pass the API attribute of the cell I want the hyperlink to be contained in. I next add the address where I would like the hyperlink to take me. This address is the name of the Excel document you want to have this link direct you to. So I'm passing destination.xlsx as a string. Next, I use the sub-address argument, and to this I pass the sheet that I would like to be directed to. I would like to be brought to the first sheet, which is the only one on the document, and cell C4 of that sheet. The syntax here is surrounding the sheet name with single quotations, then follow that with an exclamation point. Next, provide the actual cell location. The final argument is text to display, which will be what the user sees on the page. The cell should contain "Take me to the other workbook." Executing this, we now see that the text is displaying on our Origin workbook. When I click on the link, my Destination workbook opens, and I'm brought to cell C4 of the Destination workbook. So it's actually quite straightforward. First, select the cell or cell range in which you would like to add a hyperlink. Next, use the add function on the hyperlinks attribute of the API attribute of the worksheet. Within the add function, pass the cell API to the anchor argument. Then pass the Destination workbook as the address argument. The sheet name and cell location become the sub-address argument, and finally add the text you would like to be displayed on the page as the text to display argument. Thank you for watching. Please let me know down below in the comments if this was a helpful and informative video. Do give it a thumbs up if you liked it, as it really does help others find this content. And please don't forget to hit subscribe so that you know when the next video drops.